know. Now, that's the C major scale. I'm not going to, we've spent time on the major scale before, so just going to assume that you already know it, or you can turn around and learn it in the next couple days. Just get it memorized. 4 blow, 4 draw, 5 blow, 5 draw, 6 blow, 6 draw, and then 7 draw, 7 blow. That's the pattern, and then of course reverse it to come down. Now, what we're going to do, and here's a scale that's a little bit simpler and arguably a little bit better for jamming, but arguably, as in everything in music and life, I believe. So watch what I do here. I'm going to go to the 4th note here, boop, boop, and then cross it out. I'm going to go to the 7th note of the scale. The 4th note of this particular scale happens to be 5 draw, and the 7th note of the scale coincidentally happens to be 7 draw. But all I'm doing is essentially saying the first note is 1, the second note is 2, the third note is 3. So 4 blow is the first note. 4 draw is the second note. 5 blow is the third note. 6 blow is the 5th note. Okay, because we crossed out the 4th, but it's still the 5th, musically speaking. So here's what I've got. Here's your major scale going up. I'll play it like I did before. 3, 4. Now, I'm going to leave out, again, the 4th note, which happens to be 5 draw, and the 7th note, which happens to be 7 draw. 3, 4. Again, down. Now, if that sounds familiar, that's what we actually call the country scale. It's just a slang term. The correct term for that is a major pentatonic. I'm going to switch graphics again, switch graphics for you, but before I do, just wanted to show you, again, coming down, we're taking what would be, 7 blow would be the 8th note of the scale, and 7 draw would be the 7th note. Hopefully this isn't confusing, but essentially all I'm doing, it has nothing to do with the holes on the harmonica. I'm just taking each scale degree, and instead of calling it do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do is the same as going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And it's a little confusing for beginning harmonica players because we use numbers on the harmonica. You don't with piano or guitar, so they don't get as confused. So I apologize for that, but it is what it is. But that's all I did was I took the major scale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and left out the 4th and 7th notes, ascending and descending. Now, let's move on over here. And what we have is below me is another graphic version of what we were just discussing, which is leaving out the 4th and the 7th notes. Okay, if that makes some sense to you. By the way, I just noticed that graphic that I have there is correct. You know what? This one is incorrect down here. The one before is correct. We'll just turn that off because that's just to show you what we did before manually. Now here we go, right there next to me, in big old, about as bigger than my head, is the notes of the major pentatonic scale. And again, is this the C major pentatonic? Yeah. Is it the D major pentatonic? Yeah. Is it the F sharp major? Yes. It depends on the harmonica you have in your hand and your mouth. So notice, to do this major pentatonic scale, it's 4 blow, 4 draw, 5 blow. We skip the 5 draw. It's not even on the page. 6 blow, 6 draw, 7 blow. And then, of course, it's reversed for descending, coming back down. And once again, Okay, now I'm going to play again. I'm going to play the guitar for you in just a couple of minutes, so you get to practice this a lot. And if you say, well, Dave, for me at this point, it's easier for me to play the whole major scale, nothing wrong with that. Do that. But this is a really, really good jamming, improvising scale. We do it in second position, where we call it the second position country scale. So it's, again, the slang term for this is a country scale, but the technical term is major pentatonic. And once again, a major pentatonic scale is a major scale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, leaving out the fourth and seventh notes. So it's 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 8. If you have access to a piano or a keyboard, or you know somebody that does, ask them if you can do that, or explain it to them, or maybe they know more and they can explain it to you. But take a standard C major scale and then leave out the fourth and seventh. Sometimes it's easier to hear on a different instrument, and piano is just wonderful for that sort of thing.